Hello, my lovely students. Welcome back to StudyWeb Academy, where education is without limits. Welcome back to our English class, and let's continue looking at our main topic of word meaning in context structure. Now, we've looked at so far we've looked at parts of speech and examples of the parts of speech. We've given examples, and I went to talk about these specific types. So I gave you the nouns, pronouns, verbs, adverbs, adjectives, prepositions, conjunctions, interjections. Now we've talked about most of this here. So we talked about nouns, we've talked about pronouns, we talked about verbs, we've talked about adjectives. Now today I was focusing on adverbs, and I have talked about that already. What the adverbs, I've looked at the types, the adverbs of manner, the adverbs of frequency, the adverbs of place, and the adverbs of time, or the time. I've looked at that too. Okay, so these are the categories of adverbs that we have. So right now we'll jump to the next category of the parts of speech, and that is the conjunctions. So we're going to be looking at conjunctions and understanding what these conjunctions are. So I know we have an idea and we know what conjunctions are, but our main lesson is to make sure that we all understand. So conjunctions are words that connect words. Just simple. They are connectors. They're just words that connect words. They connect words, they connect phrases, they connect clauses, or in short, they help join ideas and show the relationship between the different elements in a sentence. So conjunctions, basically, they're called connectors. So they just connect sentences. They connect words, they connect clauses, they connect phrases. Okay, so they just show the relationship between two or more sentences. So these conjunctions are like but, although, okay, such conjunctions, and is a conjunction. So these are connectors. They connect phrases, they connect sentences, they connect words, they connect clauses. Okay, they help join two ideas together. The ideas can be of similar stature or of different stature. Okay, then these conjunctions are divided into three main categories. Okay, so we have three main types of conjunctions. We have coordinating conjunctions, subordinating conjunctions, and correlative conjunctions. Now, I know most of us are probably aware of these types: the coordinating conjunctions, subordinating conjunctions, and correlative conjunctions. But that's okay for those who have forgotten or those who haven't come across these terms yet. So again, in our vocabulary corner, take note of these terms. Anything you feel like we are saying and you don't understand it, write it down. Just write it down. It's really okay. So let's look at the first one, and that is the coordinating conjunction. So this is the first type that we will look at today, the coordinating conjunctions. So these conjunctions connect words, phrases, or independent clauses of equal importance. Look at that. So these conjunctions connect words, phrases, or independent clauses of equal importance. What do I mean by this? These are conjunctions that connect sentences that talk about or have the same idea or the same context. So for example, we have a sentence here: I want to go to the concert. I want to go to the concert, but I couldn't afford it. Or sorry, I'm reading it wrongly. I wanted to go to the concert, but I couldn't afford, or I couldn't get tickets. I wanted to go to the concert, but I couldn't get tickets. Now here, you notice that these are, now when I was talking about it's connecting phrases or independent clauses of equal importance, look at this sentence. It's all talking about the same thing. There's a concert and you want to attend the concert. So you want to attend the concert, but you don't have the tickets because you couldn't get the ticket, so you can't attend the concert. Okay, so you see, this is a phrase or a sentence with an equal importance. So this first phrase, a phrase is just a segment of a sentence. So let me divide this into two. So we have the first part here and the second part here. Let me divide where the conjunctions come. So let me get a thinner outline for us to understand and see better. There. So let me just show you a phrase. So we have the first phrase here, nice, and the second phrase here. So I've divided this sentence into two. So we have this but here that is a coordinating conjunction, combining two independent clauses of equal importance. Now, the first phrase is, I wanted to go to the concert. This is a phrase that can stand on its own. I wanted to go to the concert, but I couldn't get tickets. So if you like divide the sentences and put them outside, they can stand on their own. I wanted to go to the concert. That is, you can put a full stop here and end your sentence, okay? Again, I couldn't get tickets. You can put a full stop here. So these are phrases. But there's a conjunction that can connect these two sentences together. So you wanted to go, but you couldn't go because you didn't have the ticket. So but is a coordinating conjunction. Look at the second sentence here. She likes both chocolate and vanilla ice cream. She likes both chocolate and vanilla ice cream. Now she likes, look at this end here. So this is a coordinating conjunction connecting two sentences. So we can as well say she likes chocolate, she likes vanilla ice cream. So these are two perfectly different sentences. She likes chocolate, she likes ice cream. But because it's a sentence with an equal importance, meaning we're just talking about this one person. So if it's Mary or if it's this lady here, it's one person who likes chocolate and also likes vanilla at the same time. So we can connect these two sentences of her liking chocolate and also liking vanilla ice cream with a coordinating conjunction but. Okay, so this but and here, and. So the sentence we read, she likes both chocolate and vanilla ice cream. So you notice that for but, this but here, it connects sentences that one is positive, one is negative. So when you look at this sentence here, it's a positive sentence, right? But this is a negative sentence. So you wanted to go to the concert, but you couldn't go because you didn't have tickets or you didn't get tickets. So this is the negative sentence. So we use but. But and connects two sentences of the same idea or the same capacity. So we're talking about what she likes. So all this is something she likes. So she likes chocolate and she likes vanilla ice cream. So they are both they both represent what this lady likes here. So that's why we use and. Okay, so let me get rid of my drawings to get a beautiful. Okay, so that's let me go back. I think I've gone way too far. Sorry for that. Yeah, so don't forget about that. Those are the I want to show you. Let me get rid of my drawings here and my marks here. So don't forget about that. So those are the coordinating conjunctions. Okay, so we have examples here: but, or, for, nor, yet, and so. Okay, so I know, like right now, if I told you to give me sentences that have and, others but, others or, others for, others nor, yet, and so, you can do so because I believe you know how to use them. So those are the coordinating conjunctions. Then let's move to the second category. We have the subordinating conjunctions. Now these conjunctions introduce dependent clauses and show a dependent relationship between the ideas. Okay, so with this, you notice that there's this dependent clause, but it also depends on the other idea. So for example here, because it was raining, we stayed indoors. I'll go to the party if I finish my homework. So here it shows a sentence that depends on the other. You ask yourself, so it was raining, so what happened? You stayed indoors. You will go to the party, but what will happen? You will go if you only finish your homework. Okay, so these are conjunctions that introduce dependent clauses and show the dependent relationship between the two. So these two sentences, the raining and the staying indoors, are depending on each other. The going to the party and finishing the homework is dependent on each other. So one will happen when the other one happens. Okay, so because it's raining, you will stay indoors. So because it's raining, you will stay indoors. One has to happen so that the other one can happen. Okay, look at the other example here. You will only go to the party if you finish your homework. So you will only go to the party if you finish your homework. So if you don't finish, the other one won't happen. Okay, you won't stay indoors if it will not rain. You won't go to the party if you won't finish your homework. So you see the dependency between these two clauses. Okay, so examples, we have because, we have although, we have while, we have since, we have if, we have when, and we have unless. So these are the examples of the subordinating conjunctions. Then we have the correlative conjunctions. Now with correlative conjunctions, they they show work in pairs, or they work in pairs to connect words or phrases with equal weight. So this, take note of this, these are the only conjunctions that work in pairs to show that a word is equal or has an equal weight in a sentence. So they work in pairs to connect words or phrases with equal weight in a sentence. So look at this, we have both and either or, neither nor, not only but also. So even in your exams you'll be tested on this, like always and always, both will forever go with and, either will forever go with or, neither will forever go with nor, not only will forever go with but also. So for example, she's both a talented singer and an excellent teacher. So we can say she's both a talented singer or a talented teacher. No, it doesn't even make sense. Or she's both a talented singer, neither an excellent, doesn't even make sense. Or you say she's both a talented singer but also, it doesn't make sense. So both will go with and. So class, listen and take keynote of this. You can even write it down. Forever, both will always go with and, either will always go with or, neither will always go with nor, but only, not only will also go with always go with but also. So she's both a talented singer and an excellent dancer. You can choose either the blue shirt or the green one. You will neither come to my party nor come to my home. You see, such sentences, they are always accompanying each other in that way. So let me get rid of my writing. So those are the correlative conjunctions. So just to conclude on this, conjunctions play a very, very crucial role in creating complex and coherent sentences. Coordinating conjunctions link similar elements. Take keynote of this again. Coordinating conjunctions link similar elements. Subordinating conjunctions introduce dependent clauses. And then correlative conjunctions connect balanced ideas in pairs. Okay, so correlative conjunctions work in pairs. So understanding how to use these conjunctions helps students to construct well-structured and meaningful sentences and paragraphs. Don't forget about that. So those are the conjunctions that we've looked at, okay, and I hope you understand them. Now I want us to talk about another amazing and important thing here, and that is prepositions. Now, what are prepositions? So basically, prepositions are words that show relationship between other words in a sentence. So take note of that. Prepositions are words that show relationship between other words in a sentence, including the location of these words, direction, time, or manner. So basically, prepositions just show the relationship between other words in a sentence. So that's it about prepositions. Again, just like the other parts of speech, prepositions can also be given in types of prepositions, okay? But right now, before we move to this, looking at the examples and many examples, let's focus on explaining these prepositions. And the first one, we're going to talk about the preposition of location. So again, just to majorly talk about prepositions, these prepositions, they are words that show the relationship, and this relationship is between words in a sentence, and it indicates their location, direction, time, or manner. So notice that this location, direction, time, and manner are the types of the prepositions. Just like the other parts of speech, we have types of prepositions, and the first one we look at is the preposition of location, or prepositions of location. Now let's move to that and talk a little about that. Now, prepositions of locations indicate where something is in relation to another object. So they tell us where something is. So maybe the book is on the table. We have in, on, under, beside, between, among. The book is on the table. She found her keys under the couch. So these prepositions of location tell us or indicate where something is in relation to another object, okay? So there's a book here and there's a table. So the book is on the table. So it shows the relations between the book and the table, okay? So these are the prepositions of location. Take key note of them. They show the relation between, or the relation between objects, okay? The relation to one another, how they relate to one another. So under, beside, the book is between, among. These are the prepositions of location.